Welcome back to Rouse Rising. My name is Katie, and in today's video, we are cooking up some food or making up some meals to feed my family of 7. In this video, I'm also sharing with you a Costco haul. I sent Aaron and the kids to the grocery store. They picked up a bunch of goodies for us, and I'm going to share that with you.
All right, so my inspiration is the Tattooed Chef. You can get the Tattooed Chef vegetables at Costco. And they are quite expensive for a bag of veggies that you can roast in the oven or in the air fryer. So I've been telling myself, because it's been a long time since I've done this, I've just been in a funk. All right, let me tell you.
All right, we have a Costco haul. It's a little weekly Costco haul to get some produce and, you know, the basics, milk and eggs and all the things. Aaron went with 4 of the kids. And this is what they brought back. I sent them with a little bit of a list, and then they grabbed the other things that they wanted. So we've got cage-free eggs. This is 5 dozen. This is 24 eggs of the large brown ones. I said grab some cucumbers, so they got 2 packs of cucumbers. The kids love to make cucumber pickles with these. And then they also got a little mini bag of cucumbers that they'll snack on. Got some Black Forest ham to make work and lunch sandwiches for the kids and Aaron. They picked out these chocolate chip cookies, which look amazing, gigantic. Frozen pizzas for those nights we don't want to cook dinner, and some kettle chips, the pink salt crinkle cut kind, to have with the smoked Gouda dip and spread. And then they also picked out this street corn dip, which is real tasty. Both of those are good dips. They run about $10 per container, and they are pretty large containers. It's 1 pound to 8 ounces in that one and 2 pounds in that one, and those last us for a few weeks. We open up one at a time, so we'll eat on one for a week and then the other for a week, or they will. Back here we've got some Just Bare lightly breaded chicken breast chunks. Those are quick and easy, either in the air fryer or in the oven, and we like to wrap them up in salad wraps or throw them on a salad. Limited edition. Why are they limited edition? Because I'm gonna eat them all. And we've got 2 of those. Strawberries. I said, hey, pick up some berries, and they got 2 berries and 1 blueberries, because we've got 3 giant bags of the frozen blueberries, because the kids like to snack on those a lot. We eat a lot of frozen blueberries around here. I already showed you those. Oops, here's another thing of, so we got 2 of those. 2 blueberries, actually. And we'll go through those pretty quickly. We grabbed the romaine hearts to make salads and wraps and all the delicious things. And then the kids prefer their peppers sliced and raw. We also dip the peppers into the dips along with carrots and whatever else we end up, whatever, you know, produce that we have. They picked out the Malona popsicles. There's 24 in here, and those look fruity and creamy. 3 jugs of maple syrup, and for us old people, ibuprofen for those aches and pains that we encounter. Let's see, half and half for Aaron's coffee, and then 2 large 5-pound bags of cuties along with the baby wipes. And then down here on the floor, we've got our organic A2 whole milk, and then 2 packs of the Italian sparkling spring waters. And we like to mix those. Oh, I forgot mango juice. I forgot to tell Aaron and the kids to grab mango juice, but I'll have to pick some up because we're getting a slushie machine and we want to make mango slushies. So that'll be fun. And I have not looked at the receipt. Our total was $461.91. Oh wait, I forgot to throw in there. They picked out, the reason why they went to Costco, because we probably could have stretched the grocery haul for a few more days and not gone. But I said, while you're at Costco, pick up all these items. They went to Costco to pick up double hammocks for each of the kids. Riker got one of these for his birthday, and then Costco had them on sale. So they picked up 4 of these, and those were also a part of the grocery haul, and that is accounted in the cost. And those are super easy to put up. We already have one out there now. And I'll insert a little video of the girls rocking in it yesterday. So they've had a lot of fun with that, so we're going to put these other ones up. We are going to step right into the meal prep portion of this video, and right now I'm going to prep up a bunch of vegetables all at once. I'm going to do as many as my 2 oven trays, my sheet pans will fit in my 2 ovens, And hopefully that gets us through a meal or two, hopefully 2 meals. So I'm going to start out with dicing up these carrots. I've already washed and processed the Brussels sprouts you see right there. I had some zucchini in my fridge that needed to be used up from a few hauls back. When I put effort into cooking, a lot of times I aim to cook enough food so that we have leftovers. I'm a huge leftover fan. I know not everybody is a fan of leftovers. A lot of people cook just what they can eat right then. But for me, as a mom of 5, I definitely need to have some downtime. So I double up where I can.
I've decided to parboil all my vegetables in series or in subsequent sessions. If you parboil your potatoes, you can chuff them up just a little bit and that'll make them nice and roasty, toasty. One of the things that I was recommended when we lived in the UK was to roast your vegetables in goose fat, and I don't have goose fat. I really just need to buy some goose fat because I've talked about it so many times with you all, and it really does roast up your vegetables quite lovely. And it's a popular fat to use in the UK and not so popular over here, but it's an alternative to tallow and ghee. We are gonna generously salt our water with some salt. There we go. And give a little mixy-roo. And we're gonna parboil these. Just a few minutes. Until they turn a bright colored green, and that will just get them cooked and a little bit seasoned with the salt, just enough so that when we roast them they're nice and flavorful. A little bit of Redmond's real salt there. All right, I'm just removing these to a colander, and what I meant to do was I wanted to do the potatoes first so that they didn't get the Brussels sprouts taste, but alas, here we are. I blanked on it. I threw the Brussels sprouts in here first. The potatoes next. But yeah, I had hoped to use the same water, but this water might make the potatoes taste too bitter. I don't know that it really matters. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't burn yourself. All right, parboiling the potatoes. I need to get them going in there, colander. And then I've got some sweet potatoes that I just remembered that we have that I need to use up. So we'll get those going as well. I need one of those. I need a better thing for, I don't even know what you call it. They use them in frying, like to deep fry foods, but I need a better scoop, like a wire scoop or something, or a mesh one, or I don't know what you call them. We're just gonna do everything. So now I'm doing the carrots, my potatoes are back there straining. We're just gonna do all the things. All right, next up we're just gonna throw some ghee and then a bunch of seasonings on everything. But we'll just get it going on there so it can start melting. And then whatever's left in the bottom, we'll use for the next vegetables. All right, for these potatoes, I'm just gonna throw on a little bit of ranch on top of those because everybody loves ranch. We're gonna do some seasoning salt. We're gonna do some Lowry's just because. Some garlic. I ran out of onion powder. I don't know how I allowed that to happen, but I'm gonna have to go look deep in my emergency food stores to see if there is any. And this is poultry seasoning, which I do have plenty of because I bought that in bulk. I've been using everything up, so we're running low on a lot of things. Ghee will start melting. We'll throw some more
some more veggies on there, or some more seasonings on there in just a minute. Let's get the rest of these chopped up. Roasted vegetables with lots of seasoning and good stuff. To prevent soggy roasted vegetables, make sure that you keep your vegetables in a single layer. Do not try to stack and overfill your tray. Okay, so this is gonna go into my top rack oven, and I'm gonna get the bottom one heated up too. See, this bowl's probably not big enough for all this, but we're gonna do it anyways. No, but cabbages and Brussels sprouts are. And I don't know, about 30 minutes or so.
All right, so my inspiration is the Tattooed Chef. You can get the Tattooed Chef vegetables at Costco, and they are quite expensive for a bag of veggies that you can roast in the oven or in the air fryer. So I've been telling myself, because it's been a long time since I've done this, I've just been in a funk. All right, let me tell you. But I finally am trying to drag myself out of that funk and cook more for my family. And this is the start to that. And this is my version of the Tattooed Chef roasted vegetables, seasoned up with a bunch of ghee, or fattened up with a bunch of ghee, and then seasoned up with a variety of things. And I think I'll just add a little bit more. We're just gonna do a sprinkling of ranch on top of here also, just for added measure, just because it's fun. And then we're gonna pop them in the oven at 400 degrees, and hopefully they turn into something delicious.
Honest to goodness, I completely forgot the sausages. I forgot the sausage. And last time I cooked these, I cooked them in the skillet, and I actually cooked most of the cheese out of them, so that's not my goal this time, but I think I'm gonna throw these on with the potatoes, maybe. All right, hopefully this is something that we can eat on for the next few days, and I'm not in the kitchen so much. And not everybody's gonna want sausage. At least I think. All right, here we go. Vegetables are ready. Just kind of get them. What? Yep.
I have wait. In this house. I have shoes on them.
Okay.
Can I throw this piece of glass away?
Yes. I mean, I gotta clean off the counters. All right, there we go. Delicious meal. Really, really good stuff. And this is just, we're not having rice or anything else. We're just gonna eat this just as it is, vegetables and meat. Very good, very good. All right, I served up the kiddos. Time to get myself a little bit of this deliciousness. So I've already eaten the sausages, which are amazing because they're the pepper chicken Parmesan. Those seasonings are really, really good. So let me show you. I'm running low on it, but my favorite seasoning that is my base seasoning for a lot of things, and then I build upon this, is the Redmond's Real Salt. It's the Redmond's Real Salt Organic Sea Salt Seasoned Salt, and it's got all sorts of delicious seasonings in it. I use that as my base. I also use Redmond's Real Salt. I buy it in bulk. You can get the best deal on the internet on Redmond's Real Salt down in the video's description with my link. And it's gonna save you money because buying it in the small containers
You can buy the small containers or the small pour spout bags at the grocery store, and it's quite a bit more expensive than using my discount code in my link and buying it in bulk online. It just saves you money over time. Definitely check that out. If you have a Costco, pick you up some of these sausages. They're really tasty. And this is by far the best way to cook Brussels sprouts, so your whole family loves them.
All right, we've got some leftovers, and these will be nice for the next, probably feed us one more time, honestly. 7 people. Yeah, that's gonna only feed us one more time. I could have mixed these two, and actually I had a lot more of both of them, but one of the kids came back and ate a bunch more. They ate like a little bit, and then they realized they were a lot hungrier. But I've got these nifty little vacuum seal tops, and I have a vacuum thing for them, but I'm not gonna use it right now. This is what I'm doing to get enough dandelions to make some dandelion jelly. I'm just processing them, and that's pretty easy to do. All you have to do let me prop you up here. All you have to do to process these is to snip off the very end of the bud. Very end, so right here. And by doing that, you're going to get rid of the most bitter part of the plant, and then you have all of these beautiful yellow leaves that you can then throw in your bag. And repeat. And I'm just freezing them in the freezer until I have enough. All right, dinner's gonna be super easy tonight. We're just doing tortillas with some salad and some chicken.
Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
All right, you guys have probably heard me talk about how my back has me out of commission and my pancreas has me out of commission a lot. Those are two things that really plague me daily with chronic pain, and it's been really difficult. At least now that I have a diagnosis that I have recurring acute pancreatitis, I have been able to live within the means of not having a severe episode of acute pancreatitis for the last year. I'm coming up on June 1st, or the end of May was when I had my last severe attack, and I ended up hospitalized. And I've been navigating life for the last year trying to prevent another acute pancreatitis flare, because in that year prior to this year, I had 2 major flares that one put me in the ER, one put me in the hospital, and I'm just trying to live every day as well as I can and not suffer. Unfortunately, I have chronic back pain, so it's which pain hurts the worst wins. It's a constant battle within my body. Which pain hurts the worst? They're both always existent. I constantly deal with stomach distress and stomach bloating and pain. That's a daily occurrence anytime I eat. It's just a matter of navigating the foods and minimizing the foods that are going to cause my flare the worst. So I've lost a bit of weight and lost a bit of muscle mass, and I apparently have gone anemic now, and just trying to get my iron stores back up. I'm just trying to feel well, and that's been a struggle.
All right, I realize now I probably should have kept them whole because I think all the cheese is melted out and burning on the bottom of the pan, but we've got some sausages, some rice, and over here somebody's eating some leftover spaghetti instead, and some peppers. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next video. Bye.